All right, man. Last but not least, we have Howard's homecoming. We have Morgan State versus Howard. Now, there is a few key plays that are missed in this game. Cause while I was watching it, I was getting confused. So y'all not gonna see the two missed extra points from each team that was scored in the fourth quarter, and y'all gonna miss the game winner. So I'm just gonna let y'all know right now because it's not here. Because I tried to find it and I couldn't see it even when I was watching it. But we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Let's get to it.
The big names earlier.
This is a very
in this program.
this was a very interesting game to watch.
Starks off of play action to open things up. And he finds his man C.J. Neely, the freshman out of Greensboro, North Carolina, picking up a first. We'll talk about him playing throughout the course of this broadcast as well. Starks, quick drop, gets it out, and it is complete. As he finds Braylon Smith. Starks in the gun, flanked by Reagan once again. Reagan will get his first carry, gets skinny, and he'll knife his way through this Morgan State defense for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Anthony, third and short here, where you want to be.
Inside in off to Reagan, and it's blown up. Guess who? Our player to watch in the open, the senior linebacker, Eric Hunter, coming up with a big home. Starks in the gun, flanked by Reagan. Starks takes the snap, pressure coming off the left side. Starks finds a man over the middle, and it is complete. A big-time first down reception for none other at that time. Perfect for Starks.
Yes, absolutely. Some of the guys that you'll see later on this offensive line, guys that have really stepped up in the name of those injuries.
And on that pass, once again, all day to throw for Tyreek Starks as he finds Anthony.
Transfers, and so they all had experience, but Coach Arthur Ray, the O-line coach, had the challenge of getting them to all play as one, to play together, obviously. And then they had 2 injuries.
3rd and 3 for Tyreek Starks and company. Once again, all day to throw for Starks. He finds him in the flat, breaks a tackle, and he's going to score. It is a touchdown.
Okay.
Love to see swag.
Yeah.
Aura is what I would
You
call
have to wear number 0,
More.
no matter what position you're playing.
Moore in the shotgun. Screen pass out to the right. It's played well by the Bison. Coming up with the big-time stop is Ben Chandler. It's the top-ranked defense in the MEAC, so Moore and company going to have their hands full.
Yeah, you'll see why throughout the game.
Pressure coming off the right side. Moore going to tuck it and run. Moore into the open field, lowers his shoulder, and he'll get to about the 48-yard line of Morgan State.
Yeah, Ben Chandler and Joseph. Yeah, we kind of just had I had a fangirl moment, okay?
Definitely. Shotgun snap to Moore. He hands it off to Jason Collins. He'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, not too much there. The Howard defensive front, very stout. As they have.
Shotgun flanked by Jason Collins. Moore will take the snap. Pressure coming off the edge from Noah Miles. It's a deep shot that is broken up, and it is incomplete. As you saw, Augustus Olich coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. That's what you want if you're the Howard defense right now.
This is when you unleash these pass rushers on a 3rd and 8. Moore with time to throw. Pass is caught, and it will be enough for a Morgan State first down. Screen pass out to the right side. Beautiful overfield tackle. Ball is loose. And they're going to rule it an incompletion.
Let's go.
But you want to talk about coming downhill with bad intentions, Melissa. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's the word I was going to use.
I was going to say, taking after the mentality of their defensive coordinator, Kashawn Jarrett. We'll talk about him more in a moment. Moore over the middle. Finds the tight end once again. It is Simmons. And he is going to get this one deep into Bison territory. And all of a sudden, Moore takes the snap. Moore thought about letting it loose. He's going to try to split the middle of the Bison defense and pick up what he can. It'll bring up about a round. But as you saw so far throughout this drive, he can do it with his arm as well. Free rusher coming off the edge from the Bison. Broken tackle, and we're going to get points for this Morgan State offense.
You don't see that a whole lot from this Bison defense. Michael Grandy kind of whiffing a little bit there. Didn't really wrap up his.
We have the utmost confidence in both of our quarterbacks. Scroggins keeps it on the read option. Not much there, as he was wrestled to the ground by Anthony Reagan. Braylon Smith in motion. Starks with it off of the RPO. The pass is caught.
Throw it up a little more.
for a
He's
first
wide
down.
open.
It's the Bison continuing to move the football. Zayden Jackson doing a hell of a job in relief. Inside handoff is Anthony Reagan, and he is bottled up quickly.
I mean, the swag is unbelievable. It's Howard Homecoming. What do you expect?
Tyreek Starks flanked by Anthony Reagan. Starks going to keep it. Starks able to pick up about 5. Give him the keys to the offense and really believe in him, and he's taking advantage here. Starks, big-time completion. He's going to go to the tight end, Montrell Walker.
Took 5 guys to get Montrell.
Importantly, Melissa, as you mentioned, this offensive line continuing to provide him premium protection.
Yeah, they're rolling the ball
Inside
as
handoff.
well.
He's going to go to Anthony Reagan. He's got a first down, knifing through this Morgan State defense.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Starks in the pistol. They'll give it to Anthony
come
Reagan
on,
again.
go.
He breaks a tackle. He's in the
Oh,
secondary.
oof.
Reagan down the sideline and is tripped up at about the 18-yard line of Morgan State. And Anthony Reagan nodding his head saying he's back to the lineup for the Bison.
Flag. First and
Starks will take the
35.
snap.
Damn.
Plenty of time to throw. Starks keeping his eyes downfield. Makes a man miss and tiptoes the Bison sideline as he picks up a couple. It'll now be back to the left of Tyreek Starks. Starks takes the snap, looking, throwing over the middle, and it is caught. Braylon Smith once again coming up with a big-time reception, picking up about years back here on a 3rd and 22. Pressure not getting home. Starks continues to survey. Starks almost got out of the pocket, and he was wrestled down by several Morgan State defenders, and it looks like this one may be coming back. Anthony Reagan checking back into the football game. He flanks Tyreek Starks. Starks will keep it, and a really good play made on the edge by the defensive back, Hiroshi Carr, coming up. To me, Melissa, but in the entire FCS. Starks will take the snap, plenty of time to throw. Starks has a completion along the Bison sideline. It is a first down. Once again, Braylon Smith.
Offensive line, that trust so important here.
Inside handoff is to Anthony Reagan. Reagan gets skinny, makes a man miss. Reagan down the right
boy.
sideline. Here
Woo-hoo.
goes Anthony Reagan off to the races.
Yeah.
And he is going to score. Anthony Reagan Jr.
Again, showing that patience and poise.
As Morgan State tries to match what the Bison did offensively. Moore takes a shot. It is caught along the Bears sideline. It is a big time. Moore lined up in the pistol. Dropping back once again. Good time to throw. He's going to escape the pocket and pick up some yards. And it looks like he's got enough for a first down there.
Yeah, finally take
Down on that one, we'll see how long he is forced to be out of the contest. A little bit of a flea flicker. Moore loading up, takes a deep shot. Has got a man deep down into Bison territory at about the 13-yard line by Randall Nodden. Nodden gets the inside handoff and is blown up. Nice job by this Bison defense making it. Takes the snap, Nodden again, doing his best to try and penetrate that Bison defense, but they're having none up. Moore dropping back. Time to throw. Moore going to try to do it himself. Moore cuts back and is corralled at about the 2-yard line, but he will have enough for the first down. Moore once again in the shotgun as the Bears now have 1st and goal as they try and tie this football game up. Nodden going to get it, and he's going to score. It is a a Bears touchdown. Randall Nodden capping off the drive. Recovery based on the way these defenses have played here this afternoon. Once again, it is Tyreek Starks in the gun. He hands it off to Travis Kearney.
Good to see him back.
I call this running back trio, Melissa, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And the second, the redshirt freshman, the fire of this running back group.
Okay, I'll accept it.
Oh, come on.
Starks on the screen. They would have completed out to a gun, flanked by Anthony Reagan. Reagan pointing out his responsibilities in pass pro. Starks has it tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it will fall incomplete. Nice job by this Morgan State defensive. Talked about it pregame. Tyreek Starks looking for an opportunity to lead a program. He's got it here in D.C. as he checks it down to Braylon Smith, and not much there.
Eric's
as
different.
Eric Hunter comes up with a big-time stop and then letting the Bison 3rd and 11 here. Big-time third down here for the Bison as they try and keep pace here offensively. Starks surveying, and a big-time throw made on 3rd down for a 1st down. Attack. Having a bunch of success here on the afternoon. Starks under center for the first time. Going to be a handoff to Anthony Reagan. Reagan once again bouncing off of Bears defenders as he slices and dices his way for about 4.
Yeah, not too shabby there.
Throughout the rest of the game. Starks catch, step, throw, and one hops it as he tried to get it out to their big tight end.
Yeah, to Katie Mosley. Yeah, it looked like it kind of popped off his hands a little bit, bounced off his helmet.
Starks. A delayed blitz coming from the Bears defense is picked up well. Tyreek Starks going to tuck it and run. That for the Bison offensively.
Yeah, big 3rd down here for Morgan State.
Pressure coming, and he's dropped. Guess who?
The silent assassin, Judah McGimsey.
Wow. That time, Kyshawn Jarrett sending it all out.
As all the way down the field.
Take another look. Jaquavion Smith sent on the blitz.
Well, this is at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Bison defense.
Damn, I didn't know how fast he was.
High-stepping his way into the end zone. A 85-yard touchdown run.
Okay.
For back into the fold here for the Bison. Anthony Reagan Jr. has got a 34-yard touchdown scamper in this one as he looks to do some more damage to this Bears defense.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Anthony Reagan Jr. and what I've seen.
20 yards on the afternoon. He's gone for over 100 in 2 out of their last 3. 2nd and 6. This one's blowing up. This Morgan State defense all over it. Jaden Carter saying hello. 3rd and medium as they send Braylon Smith in motion. Starks dropping back, plenty of time, looking for Smith. And those two were not on the same page.
Yeah, little miscomms there.
Raymond Moore and company going to try and build off of what they did their last time out when he had a 85-yard scramble for a touchdown. Moore off of play action, makes a 2nd level throw, and it is caught by the big tight end. Here offensively, we get a tight end lined up to the right and then trips to the right of the formation as well. Inside handoff is to Collins, and he is swallowed up. The interior of this Bison defensive line has been awesome. Cam Dyson, 85-yard scramble from Raymond Moore. Moore will take the shotgun snap. Hit as he throws. Ball was a little bit behind the intended target. And give credit to the Bison pressure there. Moore in the gun. Moore will take the snap. Bison bring pressure. Is picked up well. Moore finds him and is nearly picked off.
Good defense.
Really? Travis Kearney is checked back into the ball game. Low snap. He's able to get it to Kearney. So he's able to break contain of this Bears defense, and he'll get a nice gain. Travis Kearney. Good protection up front once again. Starks surveying, finds him in, and it is a completion. Starks will send Mosley in motion. They run a bubble screen out to the right of the formation. Braylon Smith coming up with it. And a big-time tackle made by D'Antonio Heckworth. Set of downs here as Starks is in the gun once again. Starks off of play action. Finding C.J. Neely for another 1st down.
Yeah, they're really...
Out of their last 3 has been really sharp here this afternoon, though. Kearney going to get it off of the left side. And that play was blown up. Once again for error. And now they find themselves in a compromising 2nd and 20 situation.
Ooh, no!
Pass is picked off.
I saw.
As the route was jumped
That's a
by
hell of a play,
Hiroshi
dog.
Carr.
He saw that. He was all over
like
that. You
it.
could see him watching.
I like plays like that. I like
Howard
it.
doesn't
I like
finish,
it.
but they've got to
I
finish
love
this
it.
one. They've got to stay stout here.
Randall Naughton is the back next to Raymond Moore. They'll send Perry in motion. Handoff is to Naughton, and he picks up about 4. to keep this Morgan.
And get the ball back to the offense.
It'll be a 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6. Once again, it'll be Nodden. He gets the edge and has got a first down and more. So he is now inside of the but now they're starting to get it going here. Inside handoff is blown up. Jaquavion Smith. Jenkins will motion out of the backfield. Moore takes the shotgun snap. Moore surveying. Drops the ball and he's sacked. 49-yard line.
And we missed what happened there too. Like
Morgan State bringing pressure off the corner and Starks is dropped. The defensive back was shot out of a cannon. It was Joshua Narr. We've called his name Rod Burrell on the hold. 33 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Morgan State trying to extend their 7-point lead. A little bit of trickery. The ball's on the turf. It is going to be recovered by the Bison.
And they needed that. Howard needed that.
Just what the
That was
Bison did
crazy
this afternoon. We'll see if they can overcome it here offensively. Another wide snap. As Tyreek Starks gives it off to Reagan Jr. on the inside here on 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Showtime Marching Band put on a show at halftime. Time for this offense too as well.
Check down underneath. Great
catch.
one-handed snag made by C.J. Neely. Makes a man miss, and he's got a first down.
I'm not going to lie, I held my breath on that.
For Howard, last year's starter, getting some work here in the fourth quarter. Scroggins on a direct snap. Scroggins gets to the edge. Scroggins down to about the 8. Away for Scroggins on that 7-yard carry. Scroggins will keep once more. Scroggins finds the lane and he's going to score. Tayshawn Scroggins. You talk about being ready for your moment.
And look how amped up he is.
Touchdown drive with a 7-yard touchdown run. They got the good field position because of the miscue from Morgan State. Bad exchange on a jet sweep, and it set up the Bison with good field position. Big time kick return here off for the score. As they are going to take that one down to the wire. Two of the top defenses in the conference strutting their stuff in another potential turnover there for Morgan State. It was corralled by Raymond Moore, luckily, as they'll get back to close to the original. As they have Morgan State behind the sticks, you can hear the bleachers
the crowd
rattling here at Green Stadium. Moore with plenty of time. Moore uncorks one deep, and it's going to fall incomplete. He was looking for JoJo Kerfin licking their chops on this big third down. Moore off of play action, finds a man underneath, and he is going to be shy of the line to gain.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize the freaking volume, the gain. But they were having technical difficulties all throughout this game. Especially when I was watching it. Yeah, Morgan State, yeah, but this is Howard's homecoming. Side, up the middle. Go. Almost shoot. Reverse. I'm about to say, don't do that reverse again. Have a catch. Glad to see a Josh Collins sighting. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there, Josh. Or John. Yeah, he missed it. It's crazy. Mm. That's crazy because Howard could have won this game in the fourth quarter. He wasn't even looking. Damn. Hell of a play. And he barely got it, too. He barely got it. He barely got it. That was crazy. Mm. You're really taking their time. Oh, that's a flag. That's a flag. They missed it. Oh, good throw, though. That was a hell of a throw. Mm. Blitz. Oh, come here. Oh, go. Ooh, come on. Yes, sir. But then they missed the extra point. And I'm mad we didn't see that. Don't call for no flag. That's not a flag.
There's a big opportunity here. Punt is going to be returnable. Hunter muffs it. Hunter muffs it. It's on the ground. And it's ultimately recovered by the Bison.
Goodness.
Oh, holy
many
cow.
heart attacks had just happened right here in the
Dog,
stadium.
what?
Take another look. Ball goes right
That's
through
the
his hand.
crazy. Dog, that could have been
Just didn't
the
get a good
craziest
Tried to
play
pick it
ever,
up
bro.
and to keep
That's
running.
crazy. That is crazy.
There it looks like he falls on the football, but it looks like it squirts out to Raymond Moore. It'll be 1st and 10. Moore keeps it, tries to get the edge, dips inside of Ishan Abdul Ali, and he doesn't get much on the line of scrimmage, including Cam Dyson hanging over the edge of the defense. Dyson rushing off the right side. Pass is tipped and eventually caught.
What?
I think that
It is Collins Jr. alongside Raymond Moore. Moore takes a shot,
no
and it
dice.
bounces off the chest of Kennerly. Really good defensive stuff. They would have put 28 points on the board for Morgan State. Again, this time it was.
So, so first play of Howard's turn, they score, and that's how That's what the game winner. I think it was the running back number two. The running back, he scores on their first play of their drive, and they ended up winning the game. But yeah, like I said, y'all missed. Like there was a lot of plays that was missed in here that we didn't get a chance to see. But yeah, but shout out to Howard for pulling it off, man, in overtime. It was a crazy. This is probably one of the better games that Starks played. Even though there was a lot of turnovers in this game and a lot of plays that could have went either way. But shout out to Howard for it going their way. Kind of crazy. But listen, shout out to Morgan State. Tough. That's a tough way to lose. That's a tough way to lose, dog.